100% Chelsea. Chelsea 4, Cardiff 1. Another match day over, another win. Chelsea now 5 from 5. Obviously post-international break now. And look, there's not really much to complain about. I think that everyone was, happy with the result today. I think that people have said a few things where I've kind of been a bit shocked. 5 wins from 5 is clearly a winning formula. The one thing that does still worry me personally is, David Luiz, a centre-half. I don't think he's... Look, as someone said earlier to me, he's very unorthodox. And I can see why people like him. However, I feel that is going to be more of a hindrance in the bigger games. Today, he did have problems in the first half with the Cardiff front line. And Neil Warnock did say this week, if you run at Chelsea, you will cause them issues. He wasn't wrong. The first goal came from it was a set piece where Luiz lost his man, or Kante. One of the two of them was supposed to be marking Sol Bamba. And that cost us. And I mean, Sol Bamba is massive. You do not leave him unmarked on a set piece. That is stupid. But yeah, look, I think there's a question raised there. Should it be Christensen in the side? I think the majority of people feel that it should be, and I can see why. I think that, today, Alonso performed well. His defensive capability seems to be a lot better than they used to be at the beginning of the season. I think that he's definitely someone who's keeping his shape now. He was causing issues down that left-hand side against Cardiff as well. But however, there could be issues with that as well against the larger teams. Obviously, like I'm saying, or we have been saying, in 2 games' time, in the league, we will be playing Liverpool. That's a massive, massive test for us. So we've got to be able to be up to the standard of that. Can Alonso do it against Mo Salah? We're going to have to see. That's our first big test. But today, all in superb performance. Special mentions go to Kante. I thought that he's settling better into that more forward role, the more box-to-box midfielder, and I think he looks very good in that role as well. Jorginho seems to, obviously, everyone said he's settled for the past few games. For me, personally, this was the first game where I watched him, and I felt that he was in control of the tempo, in control of how the team was running. He was filling in when Luiz was going forward, or Rudiger. He was superb today, in my opinion. Obviously, you cannot mention this game, without talking about Eden Hazard. A hat-trick today, 2 superb finishes, and obviously a penalty, which he put away very calmly. I hope, for me, look, Eden Hazard, as a player, is naturally more suited to being a playmaker. He's not selfish. He doesn't usually take on the shots, but now we're seeing him have a bit more confidence when he goes forward, and he's beginning to take those shots. The question for me is it going to be continuous? Is he going to score 15, 20 goals this year? This is what I want to see, personally. For me, it's just a case of I want people to shut up. For me, Eden Hazard is one of the most valuable players in the league. Him or Kevin De Bruyne, for me, personally, are the most valuable. Consistently, he's performed, as has Kevin De Bruyne. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of that develops. But right now, Eden Hazard is on fire in the Premier League, and no one can stop him. So let's just hope that this form continues. Absolutely superb from him today. Definitely the man of the match, without a shadow of a doubt for me. Ran the show completely, and he seems to be setting very well into the system, adopting a much more forward-facing, aggressive stance in attack as well. Olivier Giroud is definitely the man to start up front, linking up the play so much better than Alvaro Morata did over the past few weeks. Understandably, people weren't sure about Olivier Giroud after his World Cup performance, obviously going a whole World Cup without registering a shot on target. However, we've seen how important he was today, bringing Pedro into play, bringing Hazard into play, Willian as well, getting 2 assists on the score sheet today. And as well as that, he seems to be doing that a lot better than Alvaro Morata. We seem to have a bit of a hindrance with that when he was playing further up front. But, for me, I just feel like he's the man that's going to lead the line for us. You saw at the World Cup him bringing in Griezmann, bringing in Mbappe. Even though his job was to score goals, he let them do it as well. If he can add goals to that game as well, superb. But let's be honest, both of them are bench strikers. They are impact players. That's what they've been for all their clubs. Alvaro Morata for Juventus and for Real Madrid. Obviously, Olivier Giroud at Arsenal. Both of them, if you give them the opportunity, will get you 15 goals a season, 100%. But it's whether a case of can they do that as the starting centre forward. Who knows? But all in today, superb performance. Willian obviously scoring a massive postage stamp screamer come the end of the game. And, towards the end of the game, was he coming on a substitute, making people question whether or not it should be him or Pedro on that right wing position. For me, I think Pedro's been superb. He had a couple of opportunities today. He squandered them is a wrong word. He didn't quite take them, but you knew where he was going with it. And I feel that it's only a matter of time before he scores again. But yeah, what else have I talked about? What have I forgotten? No, I think I've covered everything, to be honest. But yeah, obviously, West Ham next week. Obviously, we will be there covering the game. Unfortunately, none of us will be at the game in Greece because student finance, and student life means that we can't afford to go. But yeah, guys, listen, we'll be covering the game from home. So I'm moving into my flat this week, so it's going to be nice and decorated. There'll be some Chelsea stuff up. You know, we'll be able to do some shows in there. Obviously, we will be doing fan cams from in there for that game as well. There'll be a few of us there. If you guys want to get involved in that as well, we are going to find out a way, whether it's, you know, sending us clips or something via our email, or if there's any other way we can do it, we will figure out so we can get you guys involved for that game. But guys, make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links down in the description for Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, make sure you follow my personal socials. They will be coming up on screen now. But yeah, happy days. 3 points, another win. What's there to complain about? What is there to complain about? I screwed up my outro, but yeah, guys, have a good weekend. Take care.